Ginther winning the multi-million-dollar jackpot a stunning 4 times. Statistically speaking, it's nearly impossible. Yet, here she is, first winning $5.4 million, followed by $2 million a decade later, then $3 million 2 years later, and finally, if that wasn't enough, winning an astounding $10 million in 2008. Surviving one nuclear attack is a miracle, but how about surviving 2 consecutive nuclear attacks? Nagasaki resident Tsutomu Yamaguchi was on business in Hiroshima when the city was devastatingly bombed in 1945. Blessed, he was unharmed and able to return to Nagasaki and his family the very next day. He quickly returned to work on August 9th, the exact day of the second nuclear attack. On a double stroke of luck, he managed to live through this and continued to live a long, healthy life until he passed in 2010. Sometimes bad things happen. For Bill Morgan, it was when he was tragically crushed in a truck accident. Clinically dead for more than 14 minutes, he somehow managed to not only survive, but also awake from 12 days of being in a coma, even after his family unplugged life support. To celebrate his lucky survival, Bill Morgan bought a scratch-it card and won a $27,000 car. Intrigued by the story, a local news station asked him to reenact his winning moment with a new scratch-it, where he then shockingly won $250,000 during his live reenactment. The first recorded physical attack on a president was against Andrew Jackson in 1835. An unemployed house painter by the name of Richard Lawrence came locked and loaded ready to take out U.S. President Andrew Jackson as he was leaving a funeral. Lawrence aimed his pistol and squeezed the trigger. It misfired, but Lawrence came prepared with a second pistol. He quickly took a second shot and it misfired again. The chances of this happening are 1 in 2 million. Legend has it that Jackson then beat Lawrence with his cane. Later on, both of Lawrence's pistols were tested, and they fired properly on the first try. Heavy rains caused a massive landslide last year in Taiwan, and one lucky motorist narrowly missed a giant boulder by inches when it slid down a Taiwanese mountain. In a clip captured on the dashboard camera of another car, you can see a massive chunk of rock break from the mountaintops before rolling all the way to the bottom and nearly crushing a man in his car. Amazingly, the driver wasn't injured in this act of godlike natural disaster, and their narrow, heart-stopping escape was caught and posted online, where it accumulated millions of views across the web.